morning. Welcome back to day 2 of Excavator Week. Pretty happy. Got my targets met yesterday. Machine was delivered, full of diesel and on time. Thanks a lot to Sunbelt Rentals. Took a little time to familiarize myself with it. And then got out to that first 270 feet of trails, cleared off some of the debris from the storm damage, gave me a chance to practice a bit. I got a lot more practicing to do, but I'm slowly starting to get the hang of it. Today, we're heading back out and we're going to go much deeper into the forest. The target for today is to get that trail cleared through to the northeast corner of the property. Now, of course, these aren't hard targets, but you know, like anything else, you try to set objectives each day. I want it to be fun, I want it to be an adventure, but I want to make sure that I don't end up a day before the rental goes back and I'm nowhere near done. And it's not like at work. Don't set stretch targets for yourself. Try to set what you think are realistic, achievable targets or goals for the day. Because remember, it's supposed to be fun. It's your property. You're not at work. I decided since we're going to be getting further and further away from the cabin, it would make sense to take some of my supplies out, drag the trailer out there with the ATV, and get them out close to where I'm working each day. Because the tractor's slow, but that excavator is a whole lot slower. It's a long way back or a long walk back once you get out to the end of the property. So this way I'll be able to drag this trailer out, I'll have the ATV there, and since you're renting this equipment on a daily basis, but also hourly, in other words, you have a maximum number of hours you can put on the engine, it makes a lot of sense to leave it where I end up each night, as opposed to taking the time to drive all the way back here and then all the way back out in the morning. On yesterday's first video, I went over the machine, the Kubota U35-4, show you the controls and generally my understanding of the way it works. When you're trying to pick whatever right size excavator you need for your property or you need to do work. Nice thing about Kubota is if you're looking at Kubota machines, you can go on the Kubota website, look at the excavators, and they always have a brochure, and on the last or second last page, there will be charts with all the specifications. How long the boom will reach, how much weight it can lift at certain levels, what it can do from the front versus digging from the side. All of that information is there to help you get a kind of a gauge as to how much each of these pieces of equipment is going to be able to lift for you or do for you. All right, daylight's burning. I'll see you out there. Definitely a lot of rock under there, so I think we're not going to go too deep. I just want to try to shave off the top a little bit, that's all. what a learning experience. I gotta tell you, I watched a lot of YouTube videos with excavators, especially that one channel, Let's Dig 18. That guy is awesome. And after blowing through, I guess, probably about 60 feet now, you get a whole new appreciation for the skills and experience these guys have. This is why I brought the chainsaw. Let's suit up. I thought you might be wondering what's in the trailer. Some basic stuff for the forest. Chainsaw, pole saw, gas, bar oil, extra water, and most importantly, bug spray. And I have a feeling that throughout this adventure, at some point I may come across either ground wasps or wasp nests up in the trees that I'm knocking over, so brought a little bit of that with me. Another good reason why you want a cab with air conditioning and you don't want to be in an open station in the middle of summer. My first aid kit, hatchet, some chains, I've got tree straps, and of course my safety apparel for the chainsaw, and a little bit of marker paint just in case. I think that should be all I need. I'll find out after today if I need to bring more, but this should kind of keep me going. If I run across any large timber or logs down or something I need to cut, I can cut it if the excavator can't take care of it. And I've got, I think, pretty much everything I need. Alrighty, saw that coming. Well, I think that's about all the footage for day 2. I'm not sure if you can see, but there are several trees just in the foreground that are marked with reddish orange tags. That's the north end of my property, and we're almost at the east end. So I feel pretty confident I'm going to make it there before the end of the day. I got to tell you, this thing is worth every dollar of the rental. But I will say though, it's clearly for doing the big stuff. I'm still going to have to come back through here with the tractor for sure and the box blade. A few of the boulders, I don't know if you folks ever watched Mac Uno, but he always used to say that boulders are like icebergs. You see them sticking up, but you have no idea how big they are until you pull them out. There's always a ton of boulder left underneath the ground. And the reason why I had to pull out the ones I did is because although they might not have looked too intimidating on camera, they were literally causing this thing to teeter. That's how high off the ground they were. So you pull them out and then you try to learn how to backfill as best you can. And I'm not doing that great at it, but it's coming along. You're probably asking yourself why I'm meandering and turning so much through this forest. And there's 2 reasons for it. One, I had some great suggestions for walking trails. You should try not to have perfectly straight trails. Not very interesting. But the most important reason is because there is a ton of new maple trees or young maple trees back here. And as you know, most of this forest, especially towards the cabin, is all softwoods. I love this forest and I don't want to kill these trees. I got tons of standing dead. So as I'm going through the forest, I'm trying to avoid all of these young new maples and the ash trees. The standing dead softwoods, the cedars and that, I'll take them down in a heartbeat. I hope you enjoyed hanging out today. If you like the channel, please click subscribe, hit the like button, and if you want to know when I'm posting videos, just click that little bell. Have a wonderful and safe evening with your families. Please be kind to each other, and I hope you'll come back for day 3 on Excavator Week. Cheers.